Hi, you're watching Alexa. Welcome back to my channel. Dudes, this is 1 year's worth of empties, round 2, because this is the second year that I've done this. This year, in 2021, I finished 4 full-size perfumes and 9 sample sizes. Then we have 8 hair care products, 2 hair care samples. I have finished 5 cleansing products in full size and 2 were sample sized. I have finished 1 balm, 1 mist, 1 sample toner, and 1 essence because it was expired. I have 6 single-use sheet masks and or mask type products. And I have 1 full-sized mask product from Biologique Recherche. It's actually expired, but I'm gonna consider it in this because I've tried to pan it last year, and then this year I was using it for a bit, and now I feel I've given it its fair shot, basically. I really wanted to focus on sample-sized items this year, so I went ahead and emptied 14 moisturizers in sample size. We've got 1 eye gel, which I actually used as a face cream because it had the consistency of a face cream, and it was the one from Bioderma. Everything will be listed down below, by the way, because I figured it's easier that way. And then if you wanted to ask me about what I thought about a particular product, I would go ahead and answer, but I feel like for the most part, I finished 16 full-sized serums and or moisturizers, so that's pretty darn good. 1 nail oil, which was expired. I have 9 sample body care products. I have 2 deodorants and 18 full-sized body care products. And I also included any face moisturizers that I actually used for the body instead, because I tend to do that when I feel like I'm not going to finish something in time for its expiration, or if I think for any reason I'm not going to fancy it very much on my face, I'll just use it on my body. Okay, let's get into makeup empties. So I finished 2 full-size primers, one of which was mostly finished last year, but then I carried it over to this year and it finished early on. I have 1 sample-sized primer, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow. I have 2 facial mists that I used in the context of makeup, 1 foundation, 1 pressed foundation, and 1 sample pressed powder, 4 full-sized mascaras, 5 sample-size mascaras, 3 brow pencils, 2 brow gels, 1 liquid eyeshadow. It was that Shimmer and Glow by Stila, of course. It dried out before I could completely finish it, but I did use it quite a bit. In the previous year, I think, mostly. And then this year I used it a bit and then realized it was completely dried out, so. 3 full-sized lip products, 2 sample lip products, and let's get into the totals, shall we? So last year I had a total number of 78 empties, and this year I have 104. And that's not including makeup. Last year I think I was including makeup, I'm not sure. I think there were only 12 makeup empties last year because I was doing the New Decade Project Pan where I was starting all brand new products from scratch. I wanted to get a better idea of how much time it would really take me to pan something to completion, and so that's why I did that. And this year, which I'm sure you could tell by that long list, I had much more. I had 29 makeup empties, which is fantastic. So one little fun bit that I like to do as well is to include what everything would cost. I did not include the prices for sampled or discontinued items just because there's inconsistencies in that. Like, I'm not going to calculate the price per ml or weight versus the full size if the sample size is not available for purchase. So I don't know, it's not my jam. I didn't feel like calculating that. Quite a few of these products have gone up in price since I first acquired them, whether that be in PR or because I purchased them myself. Quite a few of these items are things I received in PR, but there are a few bits and bobs that I kind of remember being $5 to $10 cheaper at the time of purchase, or maybe I got them on sale, or I don't know what the story was, because it's been so long, right? So I didn't bother calculating any different. I just took today's Canadian prices for those products. Last year I used up a dollar amount of $2,285, give or take, and this year $2,355. And I wasn't counting sample products, so I have a number that is much higher in empties because I was tackling sample-sized items, but those weren't counted in the price. But I was also tackling products that were close to expiration and or close to be finishing, just kind of not, you know, brand spanking new. And it really worked out for me. Next year, I'm gonna do an introduction explaining my Excel sheet because I think that might be helpful. I wanna get reorganized because I had to spend a good amount of time organizing myself to tally up these numbers, and I just want to avoid the whole fuss next year. I also, my hair, would like to do an intro, a 6-month check-in, and a December finale. I think that would just make more sense because I don't want to be following up and rambling on too much about products that I maybe feel particularly indifferent about. That's what I've come to realize. So many products are actually interchangeable, and there are rarely products that really stand out to me at this point, especially now in my project panning journey. And I want to do a complete beauty no buy next year. This year I did it up until I had one Beauty Bay haul. Anyways, I'll break that down more in another video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this. Let me know if you tally up your empties at the end of the year, or do you do it monthly? How do you like to consume this kind of content? It helps me a lot when you guys give me feedback in the comments down below. And I hope you have an excellent new year. I will see you in my next video. Bye.